Hey folks, just a quick note before we dive into today's episode. We're about to embark on a wild journey through the history of swear words, which means there will be a lot of bleep-worthy language flying around. Normally, we sprinkle in a few choice words, but today, it's like a swear word buffet. So, if you've got little ears nearby or you're not in the mood for a cuss fest, consider this your friendly warning. Listener discretion is advised. Let the profanity parade begin.
In the realm of the strange and the absurd, where bubs and spuds gamble, roam and explore, a podcast so unique, it'll blow your mind. Welcome to the world of the ineffably sublime. They delve into the depths of the unknown, where the spirit of the woodpecker has grown, unraveling mysteries, pushing all the boundaries. Bingo McDonald, a host with eccentric tendencies. Step into the realm of the ineffably sublime, where the peculiar, bizarre intertwine. Join the journey as they unravel the tapestry of life's enigmas and endless possibilities.
What's going on, Sublime Squad, and thanks for joining us for another rousing edition of Ineffably Sublime. We're on Swearing Part 2, so if you didn't catch the disclaimer at the beginning, once again, get the little ears out of the room because we're going to dive deep into some etymological terms of swear words today. You're going to hear a lot more of them. That being said, Mitch, how you doing?
Pretty good, buddy. How are you?
Back-Tacular.
Back-Tacular?
Back-Tacular.
What the hell is Back-Tacular?
That's not what I said.
Oh.
So, I don't know.
What the hell did you say?
Back-Tacular, bud.
You said, did you say spectacular, but then my earphones or headphones must have cut out and it sounded like you're like Back-Tacular.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Off to a good start here.
I'm expecting a new 3D printer to arrive today, so I'm pretty excited.
Ooh. That's right. You're gonna make a Swan Ronson, right?
I'm hoping to. I don't know if I'm gonna make it today. I gotta get, learn the ins and outs of it, and work the bugs out and get it all collaborated and all that good shit. Or calibrated, I meant. Get all that shit going, and then eventually I will get going on that. But I gotta do there's always some calibration prints that you got to do first off to get them rocking and rolling.
That sounds like that'd be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I guess that part of the deal.
It is, but this printer is a little bit what's the word I'm trying to look for? It is idiot proof.
Well, that's
you know what I mean?
good.
You don't need to know a whole lot. It's like it's good. It's a great printer for beginners because it is so idiot proof.
Mm-hmm.
But so that makes it also a great printer for pretty much anybody.
That does make it very nice.
It's user friendly. It calibrates itself. It levels itself. You don't need glue. You don't need any of that shit. So any of the stuff that I already had, I'm not going to need it.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Just start printing, and you can do it from your phone. It's got a built-in camera on it. All sorts of crazy shit. So.
Oh wow, built-in camera.
Yeah, so I don't have to set up a webcam and monitor it from my phone. I can just watch it right from my phone anytime, anywhere.
Mr. Fancy Pants there.
I know. And it was only $200.
Even better.
Yeah, not bad.
Love a good deal. I love a damn good deal.
I know. And then for $200 more, I can get another system that lets me print with 4 different types of filament in one shot.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
And then I could print a full color thing.
Oh,
and
damn.
Not have to paint it or anything, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, because you don't like to paint. Well, it's not that you don't like to. It's just very...
Yeah, but it never turns out the way that you want it to.
Exactly. Well, good.
So that's going to happen. But, folks, that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about swearing again. We've also decided collectively, as the two of us, that we're not going to hit the rest of our 100 swear words list because after about 50 of them, they just become weird, repetitive, and just sounds like you just taking two swear words and shoving them together.
Yeah, they were just like we're just gonna use ass and then we're gonna put it in 5 different other things. So yeah, it got a little redundant. So yeah, we'll move on. I think we hit the funny ones. We hit the good ones.
Yeah, the first 50 were good, and then it's just eventually you're just like, whoa, jizz muffin. Woo!
What was the one? Shit fucker. I'm like, what? Okay.
That's just gross.
That is.
So yeah. Oh yeah. Did you real quick, we had a power outage last night for like 3.5 hours.
Oh damn. Was it during the afternoon?
Happened at like 5:30 on the dot. Like I had just finished warming up dinner.
Oh.
Which was good. I was not that mad about it, but like, yeah, as we completed dinner and I said, "All right, let's eat." Power out. I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like, whatever.
Yeah, because I know we drove up to St. Mary's yesterday around 3, and it was raining like a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Like really, really hard. Like it takes a lot for me to even think about pulling over, and wait for the rain to pass. But it was getting close to that where I was like, I may have to just stop here for a second. But we got home. Yeah, we got home about 5. Yeah, I don't think Clearfield got hit as hard as other people. Was it because of a storm or?
I mean, it was raining, but like, no, it was just like the power went out and then it just got nice out. And I'm like, I was pissed. I was like, I hate when the power's out when it's nice. Like, it's so dumb.
Yeah, makes no sense. Like,
yeah, it's almost inexcusable. But yeah, we just sat there and we ate dinner. And then I thought about, like, I reported the outage and they're like, oh, it's going to be 9 p.m.
Oh.
For estimated restore time. And I'm like, all right. Well, I said, that's like 3.5 hours from now. I said, I'm not setting up we have a generator, but it's gas powered.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a pain in the ass. And I'm like, I'm not going and digging it out of the garage just to set it up, and run electricity. So luckily I have these 2 absolutely fucking massive extension cords. And my parents, being my neighbors, they have a whole house generator.
Nice.
So when they lose power, they don't lose power. It's pretty handy. So what I did, my mom texted me and was like, hey, you want to run cords over? I said, yeah. So I grabbed my 2 huge extension cords, ran them next door. Then I just run some power strips, from that to various things in my house. And I plugged in a lamp, plugged in our TV, plugged in the fridge, shit like that. And then I just connected my TV to my hotspot on my phone, and we just sat and watched like 7 episodes of Modern Family. I'm like, this is the easiest power outage I've ever dealt with.
That's a sexy power outage there.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Yeah. Good.
And then it came back on, and it actually scared me when it came back on because we had so many lights on, I did not realize.
Oh, wow. How long were you out?
About 3.5 hours.
Okay. That's a long time.
So it came back on at 8:30 as opposed to the 9 o'clock time. And when it came back on, we were all just sitting on the couch. It was just starting to get dark out.
Mm-hmm.
And all the lights just came back on so suddenly. And I was just like, holy, like, not expected.
No, it's always a very jarring experience when it comes back on. Like you said, if you've got like a lot of stuff on.
Yeah, and I hadn't realized that it was all on because you walk around your house like a fucking idiot. I swear to God, man, like there's so many times where I'm just like, okay, the power's out. And then don't you hate when you walk into like the bathroom and you just flick the light on? You're like, God damn it.
Yeah. Yep. Every time. Because I'll try to flip the light and I'm like, why is the light not working? I'm like, oh, shit, that's right, you dumbass.
It's so fucking stupid.
It is very stupid.
It makes me feel so dumb. I was like, I gotta go pee. And I got up. And like, I don't know if it was just because I was lulled into like a false sense. Like I was sitting on the couch and like the same shit that we always would normally have on was on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the lamp that we always have on, the TV's working, that we're watching the Modern Family. It didn't feel like the power was out in that little crook of a house.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got up to go pee, I walk in the bathroom and I'm like, oh, the night light's out. That was my first thought, and I go to flick the light on, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Whatever.
Well, it's a muscle memory thing. It's like how you can't wipe your butt anymore because you don't do it. So you're just so used to you walk into a room, you flip the switch.
It's like you just lost a listener. If
Yeah.
I could rate 0 stars, I would.
1 star. I never wipe my ass.
I just want one time somebody to just leave us a review, a 1-star review, be like, never listen to him.
Never listened to them. Never heard of these guys. Never heard of
It's like
them.
in the last episode, they're like, well, what the fuck are you leaving a review for? Like, I don't get it, man. No one's got a gun to your head being like, leave a review or else. Like, the fuck?
Yeah. People just love to leave reviews, I think, and they just get on this tangent. They're just like, I'm just going to leave reviews. Even if I don't know it, I'm just going to still leave a review. But I don't understand why you want to only leave 1 star. Like, if I've never been, okay, so let's say somebody gun to my head, so I have to put a review in there. Well, I would probably just start. My base star rating would be 3 stars. If it's a 5-star, you just go to 3. So if I've never been somewhere, I'd still give it 3 stars. Because that's just like, all right, it's there, it's open, so it must be a decent place. People must go there. So you start at 3 and then you work your way down or up. So that's
you
how
could
I
also
look at it.
be a smart person and acknowledge, be like, hey, it's forcing me to write this review despite having never been there. So I'm gonna, take the middle ground and give it that would be respectable. But instead, just like, nope, fuck you, 1 star, never been. Or my least favorite reviews too, like whenever I'm looking at something on Amazon or whatever, and I'm trying to find out if it's a good product, I look at the 1 stars first to see what actually the problem is. And 90% of the time, it's like, oh, they lost it in the shipping, and I'm just like, that's not about the product.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with that. Yeah, sometimes that's not even like Amazon's fault. It's you leave that review at the post office or UPS.
Yeah, and it would happen to us at Domino's too. We'd get like customer reviews, and they'd be like, "Oh, 1 star, your website's terrible." Like, we don't make the website.
Fucking assholes.
You're gonna leave a DuBois review because Domino's.com sucks. Cool. Sounds good. So anyway, so we're gonna do etymology, a little bit of etymology. We're gonna we're gonna hit on various things. I'm sure that it's not gonna take up the entire thing, but we wanted to learn different things about swear words instead of just different types of swear words. And then I did want to hit on the movie rating thing. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's one thing that about the swearing that I no matter how you look it up, like that's one thing that I kind of wanted to know, like with some of these words, like who invented them. Hopefully this thing will let us know. Like who invented the word fuck? Like, is it named after like
Fuck?
Yeah, like Cornelius Fuck, back in the days of yore. It's like, people hated the guy, so they're like, but his last name was actually like Fouget or Fudge or Fug or something.
Cornelius Fuck.
Cornelius Fuck.
God.
Back in the days of yore, in the Shakespearean age. That asshole.
Oh man. He was just such a douche. Like, he's like, you know what? Fuck you. Like, whoa.
Like the whole town hates him.
They're like, what, Cornelius, you. Be like, no, that doesn't have the same feeling. Dude. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Like, yes, that's the one.
That's it. That's it. That's where we're going right there with that dickhead.
All right. So, as a society, we love to swear. That's just the way. Swear words have a strange power over us, and it starts when we're young, when they're deliciously taboo. Then, as we age, our dependence on swear words increases to the point where, as an adult, we find that the magnitude of our emotions can only be captured by cursing. Yes, many of us have grown attached to swear words, but only a fraction of us actually know where they came from. What old dead languages do we have to thank for the best swear words of all time, or the best words of all time?
Hell yeah.
So,
I like the first one.
go
This
ahead.
first one is shit. And we have Old English to thank for the most commonly used swear words in the United States. Old English words such as skite, which is dung, or skite, which is diarrhea, or skitin, to defecate. I'm gonna go take a skitin. I wonder if it's skitin or skitten. Skatan.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all rooted in the Proto-Germanic skit, evolved in Middle English shite, excrement, and shiten, to defecate. So it's all about shite and skite, and then evolved into some more of the words we know and love today. According to OED, I'm not sure what OED is. Shit has been used to mean an obnoxious person since 1508. The dictionary also has a
Damn.
list of common phrases involving shit and the approximate year that they were first used. Oh, wow. So these are fairly new. So in 1922 was the first time somebody really, I guess, I don't want to even say first used, but maybe first like became popular, was to not give a shit.
Dude, my grandmother was 2 years old. So when she was born, people didn't say shit.
Yeah. Or
That's
shite
crazy.
or
Yeah.
skite. In the
Skatan.
1930s, skatan. 1937. I've never really ever used the word shithole. I bet it's probably where they had to go to the bathroom. That maybe it's like
Yeah.
gotta go take a dump in a shithole. 1942 is the shit list. That's right around World War II days. Shit list was first used. The 1960s, shit faced, and then in 1989, same shit, different day.
Wow.
That is very new. I was a spry 11-year-old boy when same shit, different day was first used.
When it dropped.
Oh,
Oh, that's funny.
that is,
Interesting.
yeah. So it goes all the way back to, like I said, the 1500s with the Germans, and then it evolved into the amount of times we say it today. So then next is bullshit. So to trace the history of this word, you have to break it down into its component parts first. So we know where shit comes from because we already talked about that. So now it's time to explore when bull first started to take on more meaning beyond the name for the male cattle. So using bull to mean a lie or falsehood can be traced back to old French word boule, which means deception, trick, scheming, intrigue, according to OED again. Boule, or if it's French, maybe it's bolet, developed into Middle English, bull meaning false talk, fraud, and was used in the 14th century. So as
So it has nothing to
America,
do with the animal.
no,
Wow.
not a damn thing. It was those damn French. Um, so America is credited for making bullshit into slang, but the word did exist before it became widely used. Most notably, it was part of the title of the unpublished T.S. Eliot poem called "The Triumph of Bullshit."
Wow.
T.S. Eliot just got sick of some things there apparently. He's like, I'm gonna make some nice little poems, and then one I'm just going off on a rant. And you fuckers suck. But he guess he didn't get it published though, so it was maybe just to blow off some steam.
Yeah.
So the
Huh.
bull had nothing to do. It's because of the French word of bowl. Bowl.
The unpublished. I want to look at what's this poem? The Triumph of Bullshit.
That good old T.S. Eliot. Name sounds familiar. I'm sure he's done some nice things back in his day. What's he most famous for, I wonder? T.S. Eliot.
A burn poem by T.S. Eliot against critics and his female critics in particular. Wow, it's ladies on whom my attentions have waited. If you consider my merits are small, et- etiolated, alembicated, or rotund, tasteless, fantastical, monotonous, crotchety, constipated, impotent, galamity. What the fuck?
What the hell is he talking about? Sounds like
Impotent,
he.
galamatias, affected, possibly imitated. For Christ's sake, stick it up your ass.
Whew. T.S. was having a bad day.
I mean,
Well, I would say, where are you seeing this at?
I just looked it up.
Oh, okay. Because I hit that unpublished one and took me to cats. Like the.
I did the same thing. I was like, what? Every line of this poem, what are they called? Stanzas?
Uh-huh.
Every stanza of the poem ends with, for Christ's sake, stick it up your ass.
Wow.
It doesn't even say bullshit in the poem at all. It just, yeah, he uses a lot of words that I've, fumiferous, never heard of that word.
Was it this, oh, nope, I'm at one called The Wasteland.
Here, I got you.
Yeah, let's see what we got here with this poor TS. Sounded like he just needed to just go all out and
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, I put it in the chat.
yeah. Ladies on whom my attentions have waited, you considered my merits are small. So is his wiener small?
I don't know.
If you consider, because he's like, ladies on whom my attention have waited, if you consider my merits are small. Orotund, tasteless, fantastical, monotonous, crotchety, constipated. Oh, I think that's impotent. Impotent. Whatever Galapagos is.
Galamatias?
Yeah, for Christ's sake, stick it up your ass. Wow. Yeah, ladies who find my intentions ridiculous, awkward, insipid, and horribly gauche, pompous, pretentious. Oh yeah, it feels like this guy's striking out a lot with the women. So he's just like calling them every name possible.
Dull as the heart of an unbaked brioche. Floundering versicles, feebly versiculous.
People make this. Wow, ladies who think me unduly vociferous, amiable, cabotin, making a noise that people may cry out, this stuff is too stiff for us. Ingenious child with a box of new toys, toy lions, carnivorous, cannon, fumariferous, engines vaporous. Wow. This guy needs some help.
So,
okay.
yeah.
His last line, when thyself with silver foot shall pass among the theories scattered on the grass, take up my good intentions with the rest, and then for Christ's sake, stick them up your ass.
Wild.
Ooh. TS.
I guess there's a reason that this was unpublished.
Well, yeah. Poor people back in those days they probably fainted seeing all these words and shit coming at them. Whew.
The triumph of bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, TS has done some good things, looks like, over his career, but maybe it was time to, hey, he's from St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, he died of emphysema. Tell that to stick it up his ass. He was married twice. So, yeah, he just probably had a bad case of blue balls and just decided to just put them all on paper.
Yeah.
And he did a lot of work. Wow,
So
preludes,
what's next?
4 quartets,
Oh, here you go, man.
Portiet.
The word you want to
Portiet.
know.
Hey, the origin. Yeah, go for it, buddy.
All
All
right.
you.
The origin of fuck is one of the hardest to trace. Damn. As it was banned from early written work and dictionaries. The etymologies from various sources all tend to agree that the word probably developed from various Germanic languages. The verb form of the German word is ficken. In Dutch, fokken means to breed or beget or
Ooh,
baguette.
baguettes.
Norwegians have the word fuka, which means to copulate, or fucka, which means to copulate.
Yeah.
Swedish also have faka, which means to strike, to copulate, and fok, which means penis.
The words are all
According
really too close.
according to OED, which I looked up, it is the online etymology database.
Nice.
Fuck did not appear in any English language dictionary from 1795 to 1965. The Penguin Dictionary finally made a bold move to include it. What? The Penguin Dictionary? They made a bold move to finally include it in 1966, and from there it was added to other dictionaries.
Well, you figure Penguin Dictionary, they're, Merriam-Webster dictionary is the go-to. So you got the Penguin Dictionary, it's got to try to one up, got to try to get in there somehow.
Like, we'll put it in there.
Into relevancy. So they're like, you know what, we're gonna put fuck in here. It's like like your second-rate dictionary. There it is,
Yeah,
Penguin Dictionary. And so then they just want to do
second
something.
rate.
Penguin Random House. Oh no, I can't find it. There's Cambridge Dictionary. And on Amazon you can get the Penguin Dictionary of Symbols. That ain't it. Well, the Penguin English Dictionary.
Oh, it's the Penguin Dictionary of Modern Humorous Quotations.
Oh, okay.
So they just decided to take it and put it in. Okay, cool.
Well, good for them at Penguin. So had it not been for the Penguin Dictionary, we may not even really be saying it, I guess, or we
Yeah.
would say it, but
And it says, as with shit, fuck phrases approximately date back to 1916 with the word fuck up, 1929 with fuck off, and 1960 with fuck all.
I've never really used fuck all.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, not damn, not yet. I can't say
Damn
damn yet.
Damn is after the next one.
So next is motherfucker. So what? According to Slate, the Oxford English Dictionary cites the first known instance of motherfucker being used in 1889 Texas trial, where a witness stated that the defendant in the case was called that goddamn motherfucking bastardly son of a bitch.
Damn.
What kind of trial is that? World War II was responsible for bringing the word into popular usage, perhaps most famously captured by Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse-Five, which features a character who basically uses it as every other word in conversation. Wow,
I'd like to see the pastel drawing of that trial. I don't believe that it happened.
Wow. Shoo. Man, so just a witness and a defendant. Wish we'd have known what even trial it was. You gotta figure it's gotta be a murder. That's like that goddamned motherfucking bastardly son of a bitch.
1889 BCE. No, CE.
CE, yeah, we gotta go CE.
So that leads us into damn. Damn has gone through a long line of evolution, starting from the Latin words damnum, meaning damage, hurt, harm, loss, injury, a fine, or a penalty, and the verb damnare, meaning to adjudge guilty, to doom, to condemn, blame, or reject. Like, you know, God damned people, to hell, whatever. Old French picked up the word as dammer, a word with very similar meaning, and then it made its way into Middle English as dampen. Dampen? The fuck? Um, in other dam-related information, goddamn is used in the late 14th century, and it came from the Old French words godon or gaudon, which apparently a term of reproach applied to English by the French salty.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Huh.
Additionally, the euphemism dang was first used in 1780 and is somehow satisfying to know that damn came first. Okay.
Wow. So damn came before dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn's
Damn is
not a.
the OG.
Yeah. I don't think I don't really use damn a lot.
I don't really, I mean, I do, but it's not like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just
It's
like
one of
not
the
that.
it's one of the sane or not sane, tame swear words.
Yeah.
Like I said with last week's show, like growing up, sitting there watching soap operas, you would hear them say they would say hell and they would say damn. They
Right.
could say those two. So those are the words that I, basically grew up on before I started to hear the really, the dirty ones. So to me, damn is just a nothing word. Just a word.
Hmm.
Yeah. And it kind of had a kind of a lame upbringing too.
Yeah, it is. Who knows?
Yeah.
These are these are kind of enlightening in terms of like, oh, maybe they're not that bad.
Yeah. Oh, now we got next one is crap.
Not a swear word.
That's not a swear word. Yeah. Uh is crap still considered a swear word to today's day and age? We get the sense that we've been desensitized to it. Yep. That doesn't make it the same bite as some of the others on the list, but no matter swear word or not, let's take a look at where it comes from. That's a lot of crap to talk about crap.
Well,
Uh
summarize it.
yeah. It's let's see. The old Dutch panties. Uh have roots to there, means to cut off or to pluck off. Medieval
Crappin'.
Latin.
Holy fuck! My brother used to say crappin' all the time.
Oh, well there you
And I
go.
never knew what the fuck he said, why he said that, or where he learned it from.
Are you Dutch? You guys got any Dutch in you?
I don't think so.
No Dutch ovens? Huh. Medieval Latin, crappa,
Dutch
meaning
ovens.
to chaff. Chaff is defined as the husks of corn or other seeds separated winnowing. What? The husks of corn or other seeds separated by winnowing or threshing.
Hmm.
Huh. So I guess when you buy an ear of corn and you start husking it, you can say that you're crapping it. It's like, what are you doing? I'm just crapping the.
Crapping the corn.
Yeah. Or I guess it's really chaffing. You're gonna chaff it. Or is
Chaff.
it chafe? It wouldn't be
Chafe.
chafe. It would be chaff.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. So then now we got the old French, took the Latin word and turned it into crapé. Middle French saw it as crepe, a word meaning siftings, which does have a tangential relation to chaff. In it indicates a separation process. What? This made its way to Middle English to crapé, which is referred to a grain that was trodden underfoot in a barn. Chaff. Weird.
Wow.
And then farming
Frappe.
terms, crap, yeah, tended to point toward the stuff that was unwanted or discarded. It's no surprise that the word has continued to use that definition as time progressed.
I gotta
Uh,
know if there's like any correlation to crappe and frappe, like coffee frappe.
maybe, because it is all crap.
Well, to you, maybe.
To me, definitely.
I mean, it definitely leads to it. I'll tell you what, uh, TMI or not, but I made a dark roast cold brew, and my God, did it just absolutely tear me to pieces.
Nice.
It was delicious, but holy fuck, bro.
It was a natural laxative for you then.
Oh my God, all day. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And I just kept sipping on it like it wasn't the problem.
That was
I was like, I don't know what's going on here. All I did was eat pasta. Like, that's it. And I was like, I don't get it. And then I just
Yeah.
kept sipping on it, like,
Yeah.
wonder what the
Like,
issue is
yeah, I wonder
here.
what the problem is. And take a little drink and got a shit.
All day, all fucking day. Finally, like Tammy came
Oh.
home and she's like, what did you do today? I'm like, I've spent all day in the bathroom. I don't know why. She's like, was it the coffee? I'm like, oh shit. Probably. As I'm making another batch, like gotta make sure I have some for work. Like, damn, dude.
Oh, that is a little TMI, but that's okay. So now
That's what
you'll
we're here
learn. It's
for.
a learning process, though, also for you.
And I didn't wipe a single time.
There you go. That even makes it better. Your probably water
So,
bill's gonna go through the roof now because you bidet all day.
yeah, maybe.
Bideting all day.
Bidet all day.
You know, all day bidet.
The old day bidet. Which brings us to our next word, asshole.
Oh, where the bidet goes to.
That's right. It is a direct line right to the asshole.
Ooh.
Asshole is unfortunately not creation Americans is not. Wow, this
Ooh.
article is terrible.
Yeah.
Asshole is unfortunately not creation Americans can take credit for.
That's a
The
horrible
word,
sentence.
yeah, 1 star.
Yeah.
The word is a derivation or
Derivation.
derivation.
Derivation, yeah.
A derivative, I'm going to say. The word
Okay.
is a derivative of arsehole, which developed from the Middle English arsehool.
Oh.
This in turn was evolved from from Old English. I'm not even going to try
Aerosol.
this.
It looks like it says aerosol.
Aerosol, yeah. Which in Latin is anus, combined with pyral, hole,
Purell.
purell. So anus purell. According to the OED, asshole came to mean a contemptible person, and it came around in the 1930s. Since we're on the topic, ass, which means the backside, not an animal, is also a derivative of arse, which was first used in nautical slang, which we've learned on this show. Most things are from nautical slang.
Yeah, those nautical guys that's a different breed, those guys.
They are, that's why they, swear like a sailor,
Yep.
That's the last one. What the fuck? There's definitely more.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's a very short article. Now, I wonder, did the Old English people know that they were living in Old English? Like, they said this in turn was evolved from Old English aerosol.
Oh, they
Like,
did
do
not
you
know
that, like, who's the people that are saying, oh, that's Old English? What if the Old English people are like, fuck you? I don't want to be Old English. Like Middle English. Like, so is there Old, Middle, and then New English? So New English people, what are I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I got a problem with that.
that. Fuck you. I can't find any more about it, but yeah, that's.
Yeah, they just. I mean, I guess they did do. I guess we did do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We did 7 swear words.
Right.
I mean, it's not like. I mean, those are pretty much the worst ones, if you think about it. Like, if you just leave them as is. But bitch. Bitch is a swear word. We don't have anything in there about, like son of a bitch.
All right, let's see. Bitch etymology. Let's see. So, yeah, I mean, obviously it means female dog. That's pretty common knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
It also refers to fox, wolf, and occasionally other beasts. It's an Old Norse word.
Oh.
in it. That's as a noun. As a verb, it means to complain. So quit bitching. As an adjective, bitchy, sexually provocative, spiteful, catty, and bad tempered. So
Hmm.
that makes sense.
That does make sense.
So as a what success? That's not.
So that lady that did the article, with the swear words, I was scrolling the whole way down. It talks a little bit about her. She likes to quote The Office on command. Or
Oh
she's
yeah.
able to, yeah. She plays Overwatch for hours, and her name is Christine Wang. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I like her already. Your name's
Wang.
Wang, and you quote The Office all the time.
That's your unwritten soulmate.
I think so. Add Seinfeld to it, and I'm gonna hook her, or no, not hook her up. I don't
Hooker.
know what I'm gonna. Yeah, no hooker.
See. All right. So I'm gonna open up these other things
Yeah,
here.
we.
So this is the parental guidance. So like what makes your movies rated the way they are. I'm confused though. So parental guidance swear words. So this is for just movies that are PG.
Okay, PG, PDO. Okay, so PG movies. These are what you can say.
Words you might
Or
hear in small talk with friends. What?
parental guidance.
Oh, I
Oh.
see what it's doing. So it's giving you a list of words that you can say that if these words are in the movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
like
for
there's bimbo down there. There's bimbo. She
right.
looks like a bimbo.
So okay, so for PG movies, you can say cheesy, crazy, creepy, dumb, clown, weird, not, as in like use this at the end of a compliment and say that the compliment is not true. So like Borat.
Yeah.
That shirt is black, not. That's that dude, that is such a lame that people don't say that anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's originally from Wayne's World. That's
Oh,
where
really?
that's where I first remember hearing it. They would have it on the SNL skits. And then
Interesting.
it became popular in, in the movies too. They would do that in there. So yeah, that's where it originally came from. Is you can thank Mike Myers and Dana Carvey for that.
Right. And then
Yeah,
we
that
got teacher's pet as it uses an insult to, classmates who try too hard to be liked, especially by the teacher. Scaredy cat.
these faces that these people are making. Oh my god, Tattletale,
Tattletale, yeah.
nerd, ginger, bimbo,
Ginger.
jock, and show off.
Bimbo
Those are
uses an insult for women who aren't smart.
well, I thought bimbo meant that was the word for someone calling him a slut.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah. It's like, oh, she's a bimbo. Or no. No, I guess it would be. Yeah, see, growing up, I always thought bimbo meant slut, not a dumb woman. But I guess I could see that too, though. Ooh, that's a good one. I have to think about that. I'll have to noodle on that one. Yeah. I always thought bimbo meant was another word for skank. But I guess not. That's good. So let's see what PG-13 has to say.
Forbidden to under 13 years old.
I never understood PG-13 movies because you just knew it was like there was one PG-13 movie that actually had boobies in it, which was just mind-blowing because you figure once you see a boob, that instantly makes it rated R.
Right.
So we got PG-13 says those are forbidden. So we got piss, we got pissed off, then we got loser. Loser. Come on, man. Loser's not that bad. I think then this next one is one that you really can't. This day and age is almost hell. It's almost rated R word. And that is retard. So it's used to say someone is mentally handicapped. It's used to say someone has a very low IQ. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's more forbidden now than it was even say 5 years ago, I would think.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I like
And
that
then, like,
word too. And I don't mean it like you don't mean it in the way that it's, you know, derogatory.
right. Well, yeah, it's just like saying like something's gay. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
don't mean it like,
Yeah.
you're not talking about like, whether or not a gay person would do that. Just some shit's just fucking gay, dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's not, it's just whatever.
Yeah. Like it's like, oh man, that's retarded. And it's like, but I'm not like saying like, oh, that guy, it's like, yeah, people just a little too sensitive with some of the stuff. I mean, and some of us at a certain age should get a pass for being allowed to say some words.
I just think
I feel.
it's weird that like all these words my children are exposed to daily.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And they're definitely under 13. So like, why is this the guidelines?
Mhm. Yeah, I like this. I don't know. Some of these words I don't get. I don't understand why they would be considered fool. This is similar to someone as a clown. That doesn't. Fool is not a jerk, lame, pain in the neck.
Pain in the neck.
Pain in the neck is in here. Idiot, jerk, lame, pain in the neck, shoot. This is used to show disappointment or frustration. Well, no shit. That's what that means.
But like, my thing is that swear words are so common now.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like that list of 100 swear words, like some of them I was like, why is this even on here? Like,
Yeah.
they're so common and so like said so often that like, why would you use, I don't know. I just feel like it's okay to say. And
Mhm.
when is this from? How old is this?
I don't
What does
know, but
this say?
this is from a
Shoot.
EnglishClass101.com. That's all it says that it's from. Yeah, wimp. Your mother. I like your mother.
To insult another person's mother. Wimp. Yeah. What the fuck? Ticked off.
Yeah, some of these. Hopefully this rated R one will be let's see what this one is.
Yeah, let's hit it.
Ah, here we go. Now we're at the cream of the crop here. We got first one is bitch. A woman who is perceived as unpleasant, mean, or angry. Literally means female dog. Then you got shit, curse word for feces. You got damn, an adjective used to emphasize anger or used as an exclamation.
Ass. Oh, here, right here says ass donkey.
Oh, it can mean jerk, donkey, or used as slang for butt.
See, okay, right here. What is Shrek rated? Shrek is rated PG. Okay, but
And
in that movie he says ass.
he does say ass in there.
It referred to it the same way as this.
Hmm.
He goes, I have to save my ass. And he's talking about donkey, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But so there's got to be some kind of leeway.
Yeah.
Then you got damn it, which is an exclamation. You can also place God in front of it and make it stronger. Shitty. Slut. Go to hell. Bullshit. Pussy.
Fuck,
Yeah,
fucker, fuck off, ass wipe, and asshole. See, now here's one that I would just looked up too because I'm a big fan of Beetlejuice. but from back in the 80s, and it's rated PG-13. But Beetlejuice at one point does say "fuck."
Does he really?
Yeah, when he gets shrunk back down into the model, and he goes up there and he kicks that tree, and the tree falls, and he goes, "Nice fucking model," and then he grabs his crotch and he goes, "Honk honk." That was ad lib too. That was another one of those things I just learned not too long ago. They just let the camera keep rolling, and because that
Here's the
tree, I
thing
guess,
here.
wasn't supposed to fall down.
Here's an article here from 9 years ago. It said, "How did Beetlejuice get away with a PG rating?" This guy goes on to say, "I must have seen Beetlejuice 3 times in the theater when I was 10. Given the subject, nature, and style of the film, I thought I had one pulled over on my parents since they allowed me to see it. I just rewatched it and was surprised to see it had a PG rating. I know how the MPAA works in mysterious ways, but Beetlejuice features depictions of suicide, a decapitated head, and Michael Keaton even drops an F-bomb. It's all done in humor, but clearly seems to be PG-13 territory. I checked it out. The Wikipedia entry didn't find any mention of the rating. Was our culture just so different back then?"
Yeah. Yeah, I was wrong. I thought for sure it said PG-13, but yeah, when I went to IMDb, it is PG, so I misspoke.
Right there. You bunch of morons. You're working with a professional here. Kicks over the tree. Nice fucking model. Honk honk.
Yep. Well, then
So,
they show a whorehouse in there too. Because he's after he does something, he's like, "Ooh, I'm feeling a little anxious," and then all of a sudden, then this brothel comes up, and then he starts dancing into it. Pretty funny. So yeah, that's weird that got all that, and it got away with PG rating. Well,
so,
Jaws is PG. All that blood and stuff in that.
oh yeah.
The amount of they show the leg floating, or not floating, but sinking to the bottom of the ocean, and yeah.
So here's one person that says the simple answer is the 80s. I watched The Goonies with my kids last week. At 4 minutes in, Chunk says the word shit. The kids proceed to say shit 2 dozen more times. There's also a whole statue. There's also the whole statue broken dick gag at the line about pissing in our faces and yada yada yada. Another great example is Bill and Ted. There's a scene where they find out each other are still alive, hug, and then yell back or jump back and yell fag.
I don't remember that.
I don't either. And then ET, someone yells penis breath.
I don't remember that either.
I do. He goes, "It's not what he said, penis breath." Like,
Oh, yeah, that's what you look at TV or movie ratings. It is amazing how because I was looking up Naked Gun. Naked Gun was PG-13, and it literally had him holding a dildo at one point, or it was a statue. He was climbing outside the building, and he grabs his penis by accident, and it rips off, and then he falls in the lady's apartment, and he's like running after her with a penis in his hand. And
oh, look at this.
that only made 13.
I need to send this to you because there's some good stuff on here. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Refer to the chat right now. So yeah, this is a Reddit post that we're reading from. But right here, 9 years ago, you think this is weird? Airplane is rated PG, and a naked woman runs down the aisle of the
Oh,
plane.
shakes her boobs. Yeah.
Yeah, and another woman gives a blowjob to a blow-up doll.
Yeah, when all the pilots they all become incapacitated. They all ate bad food, so they had to turn on the automatic pilot, and then you flip a switch, and then it just became this inflatable man with the pilot's uniform on. Well, then she's like, "The automatic pilot's out," and here it was just the thing was deflating. So they're like, "Well, you got to blow up the there's a tube, and you got to blow it up." And then of course the tube is down by the crotch, and it looks like
Oh,
she's
that's
giving him
funny.
it looks like she's giving him a BJ. And Leslie Nielsen walks into the cabin, and it looks like she's giving it, and he just walks away.
That's so funny.
Oh, so what's that? You think this is bad? You should rewatch Teen Wolf. I was putting together a bunch of kid-related movies for my niece and remember it being fun. The mistake I made was not rewatching again beforehand. It's filled with graphic sexual content and definitely not for kids. I don't remember Teen Wolf having. See, I don't know if I really remember Teen Wolf all that well.
I don't know if I've ever seen it, honestly.
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox, Teen Wolf?
Yeah. Let's see. There was no. So this one guy says there was no such thing as PG-13 in 1988.
Huh.
I don't agree. Maybe there wasn't. They say
Yeah,
what someone said that the word fuck is used twice in Beetlejuice, but I only remember it once.
Yeah, there's another explanation at the top. It says something about him screaming "fuck you" off a balcony or something.
Okay, he was on the balcony. Trying to think of. I don't remember him being on a balcony. Yeah, maybe I have to rewatch that. Okay, so this says, yeah, PG-13 was created in 1984 to indicate that some material in a movie may be inappropriate for children under 13. The rating was based on several films from the mid-'80s, including Poltergeist, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Gremlins. The MPAA intended the rating to be a cautionary role for parents to consider the content of a movie before allowing their children to see it, rather than
this
being
here
tied
too. This guy here says kids and parents weren't so obsessed with PC culture like they are today. And it says, for fuck's sakes, I remember parents taking their kids to see Predator. Yeah, like exactly.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, I was gonna bring this up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was gonna. I remember when it came out on VHS, we went to Swanson's Video and got it. Just no big deal. We knew it was rated R. My parents were like, "Hey, you want to watch it? Watch it."
I remember there's a Transformers the movie. It's an animated movie
Hell
where
yeah.
the kid says shit in it.
Oh, I did not know that.
I watched it and was like, wow, holy fuck. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Huh. I don't remember kids being in the Transformers movie. Wait, this isn't is it the cartoon or the Michael Bay Transformers movies?
The
live
cartoon, the
action?
old one.
Yeah, from 80, whatever it was, 84, 85, where it's the first time you see Optimus Prime die, I believe.
Is there tits in 16 Candles?
I don't remember seeing them in there.
This guy said, I saw a John Hughes movie with shower tits in 16 Candles on TBS, uncensored, also rated PG.
I think that guy's wrong. I remember my first movie vagina was Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because then that's when Booger calls it, because it was like, what's the sorority house, and they plant a security camera in the bed or the bathroom. And the one girl turns around and he's like, we've got Bush. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? I didn't know what that meant.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look up.
I don't remember boobs in any of the John Hughes movies.
Let's see. Is there nudity in 16 Candles?
Now, it's been a while since I've watched it unedited. Anytime we watch it, it'll be on like AMC or something.
Right here. Nothing graphic is shown. A girl is shown completely naked in the shower of a locker room. Close up of her breasts are shown. There are some verbal terms. Yeah, verbal. There are some vulgar terms for breasts. Hooters, golden bozos. What the fuck? And conversations involving sex and virginity.
Nudity, 16 Candles. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm looking at the photo right now. I don't remember that at all. Yeah, and it's like side boob. Little tad frontal. Yeah, it's obviously been a long freaking time since I've seen the unedited version of 16 Candles.
Apparently they aired this on TBS.
Well, kudos to the editing department for not taking that out. Or maybe the guy got shit canned. Yeah, I don't. That's weird that made it to TBS. Because, like I said, we watch it if it's on AMC. We watch it, and I don't remember. Here we go. Look at that. Is it right at the beginning? Oh my God, no! It's more than sidle nudity.
Wow.
Wow.
Interesting.
Listen, yeah, you get to see your ass. Son of a bitch. This must be at the beginning of the movie, I guess. I do not remember that. My mind is blown right now. Wow. And 16 Candles is 1984. Wow. That is amazing.
So I
Huh.
wonder what the original. I'm trying to find the original rating for Vacation.
Oh, yeah, because you see her boobs in it.
Yeah. 1983 Vacation. R. It's rated R.
It's R. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I know, because I've mentioned on here before, my first set of uh, movie boobs was Purple Rain with Prince.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I was pretty positive that was rated R as well. Yeah, Apollonia was her name. Oof. She was very attractive. Still looks good at this age. Definitely got some work done, but yeah, she was looked pretty sweet back then. Yeah, so that whole
Nice.
rating system. See, I didn't know about the PG-13. Yeah,
1984 is when PG-13 came out.
yeah, yeah, because it was because of, how did I say it? Poltergeist, Indiana Jones, and the Temple of Doom. I could see that because the guy pulls the guy's heart out of his chest. And Gremlins. Gremlins was the reason they went to PG-13.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Damn movie ratings. Yeah, the 80s was a different breed, man.
Funny.
Yeah, I am shocked about the boobs in 16 Candles.
I've never
That's
seen 16 Candles, so I don't know.
It's good. It's good. It's one of those 80s movies that doesn't really hold up all that well, but it's still good. There's some uh pretty funny scenes in it. The um foreign exchange student, Long Duck Dong is his name. Uh he's got some funny parts in it. You see a young John Cusack in it.
I
And his
like John
sister,
Cusack.
Joan Cusack's in it too. I don't think she ever speaks in it, but she's got the braces. She's got the massive headgear all over her face. And then she's trying to drink water out of the water fountain. Very funny uh parts in that movie. I would definitely recommend it. Breakfast Club, no. Breakfast Club didn't do it for me.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm more of a 16 Candles guy.
I
Yeah.
think my first exposure to movie nudity was Stripes.
Was there nudity in Stripes? I don't
Oh
remember.
yeah, lots.
Was it? Oh, in the bar scene, the mud wrestling scene, right?
No, it's like the one. It's right at the very beginning. There's like
Oh,
a dude looking out the window, with binoculars, and he's looking right into like a locker room.
oh. Huh. I don't remember that scene. Now that I do remember the mud wrestling, but I don't remember that other one. Stripes is a good movie.
Yeah, Stripes is not a bad movie at all. But yeah, that there is a lot of that right at the
Yeah.
beginning of the movie.
2 of the 3 Ghostbusters are in it. Or
Yeah,
I guess 4. I keep forgetting about poor Winston. Winston gets the shaft in the Ghostbusters. I don't know why he wasn't on any of the movie posters. I think that's bullshit.
that is bullshit.
It was just the 3 of them. And that was rated PG, I believe, as well.
Yeah, there's
But I don't think
there's a lot of nudity in Stripes. I'm looking at it right now. There's a ton.
I'd have to go back and rewatch that. See, I think that's another one of those movies I watched it on like TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I do remember the mud wrestling because John Candy gets thrown in there.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the hell his name was in there, but he was funny. I love John Candy. R.I.P.
All right. I've got in the chat I put in another thing we could touch on real quick. It'll be short and sweet, but the ESRB ratings. So this is for the entertainment software ratings. So
Oh,
for like
okay.
video games.
All right, let's see. My computer is frozen. Last thing I'm seeing from you is, oh, there it is right there. I remember the big hubbub back in the day when it came to music. That
Oh
whole
yeah.
2 Live Crew, when 2 Live Crew came out, oh, people were just appalled at the language that was in that, and there needed to be some sort of parental guidance thing on there. And then you go back and listen to it now, and it's like, really? Like, this is nothing. Like nothing. Doing 2 Live Crew and Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah, I can't even
Uh,
find anything about it. Just like, probably one swear word, parental advisory.
yeah, 2 Live Crews, that album wasn't. I mean, at that time, of course, it was, absolutely mind-blowing that they would get away with that, what they were saying, but yeah, like I say, compared to what you listen to now, that's on the radio, it's not all that extreme.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of it that you just, like even I can remember buying Blink-182 records and being like, "Wow, it says parental advisory," and like my mom would not buy it for me if it had
Mhm.
that logo on it.
Yep. Parents trying to look out for us.
Parents just don't understand.
They
That's
don't.
why that's why when I got Blink, it was from BMG Music House. I just would get the CDs and
Yep.
take them to my room and open them, and that was the end of that.
Yep. And here you were all upset because you thought you were getting a little Bow Wow.
I know,
Yep.
but I wasn't upset because it changed my life.
It did. There's Blink, guys. So there's content descriptors. Okay. Blood. So
So yeah,
that makes.
rated E. So if you hover over them at the top, it tells you.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So
So
rated
E is.
E for everyone. Content is generally suitable for all ages. May contain minimal cartoon fantasy or mild violence.
Oh, then we got E. Was that E plus? Which is content is generally suitable for ages 10 and up. May contain more cartoon, fantasy, or mild violence, mild language, and or minimal suggestive themes.
Suggestive themes. That's funny. So yeah, then rated T for teen. Content is generally suitable for 13 and up. May contain violence, suggestive themes, crude humor, minimal blood, simulated gambling. Why is that the problem? Like gambling.
Yeah. Gambling's
Okay.
an issue, I guess, Huh. Oh, and
17. Yeah, rated M. Go ahead.
mature, which is pretty much almost every game I ever get in my life, I feel. Content is generally suitable for ages 17 and up, may contain intense violence, blood and gore, sexual content, and or strong language.
And then
I
AO. I've never seen a game rated A.
No. No, I wonder what kind of games there are out there.
I'm already on it. I'm looking it up. List of AO games. Wow. Okay. Here, hold on. I was sending this to you. That's already has my mind blown.
I'd say most of the games I play are M for mature, except the Star Wars games. I'd say the Star Wars games are probably rated teen. Maybe E for everyone. I
Dude,
would
I've
think they
never even
they make it.
heard of some of these games.
Let's see. List of AO rated games. I can't wait to see what some of these are. Oh, there's a Punisher video game.
I guess. But
Yeah,
look at
man.
so right below it, there's a list.
Oh, okay. Oh, the very first one, The Joy of Sex.
1993.
I bet you there's some bush in that.
Never even heard of it.
No. Crystal Fantasy, Cyber Photographer.
Oh, it's called the
1996.
Gourmet Guide to Lovemaking, Illustrated
Aw.
Edition.
Aw. Oh,
So-
man, in 1998, Wet, The Sexy Empire. Erotic Heat Volume 4 Body Language. Well, I'm not playing Volume 4 without playing Volumes 1 through 3 first.
That's
So you give
DVD.
you give me
What?
Erotic Heat Volumes 1 through 3, then I'll play 4. Because I feel like I'll be lost.
Yeah. What the
Uh,
Sexy Empire? That's fucking funny.
Wet. What are you doing this week? I'm gonna go to my buddy's house and gonna go play Wet, the Sexy Empire. All right, have fun.
The Playboy screensaver, The Women of Playboy, that was rated AO.
Yeah, sexy games. That's on the
Sexy
mobile
game.
phone. Mobile phone in 2000.
What?
The only games on mobile phones in 2000s were the Snake game.
Yeah, really.
How would you be able to do anything with that on the sexy games?
It's a penis instead of a snake.
I guess
What the fuck, dude?
you go around. Maybe it's like the things that you're getting probably look like nipples. Maybe I guess your snake is going around nips, and then they make one big vagina looking thing. The snake goes around it.
So funny. It's so
Tries to find the
random.
G spot. Where's the G spot in that thing? So we got 2001. We got Snowdrop, Tokomeki Check-In, Water Closet, The Forbidden Chamber, Exchange, and Critical Point. Critical Point sounds perfectly fine. I don't understand that.
Strong sexual content, man.
Yeah. 2003, Peak Entertainment Casinos. Right there. That's why gambling is on is on the
Yeah.
because you just never know when a boob might pop up when you're gambling. Peak Entertainment, a provider of online gambling services, submitted its product AO rating to demonstrate its commitment to discouraging underage gambling. Oh, well, there you go. I guess it's just straight up gambling. It is the only AO rated game to receive the rating for reasons unrelated to violence or sexual content. Oh my God. I've heard of those games. Leisure Suit Larry.
I've watched my friend play it. It is weird. It's a wild game.
Magna Cum Loud. Uncut and uncensored. Wow. I've heard people talk about, but I've never. That's a game I've never heard of in a long, long time.
Interesting.
2005, Lula 3D. There's another Playboy game. Manhunt 2 came out in 2009. Rockstar Games, shocker. Those people at Rockstar Games.
Which is crazy. So the rest of them are pretty much like
Elf.
anime games.
Wow, there hasn't been an AO rated game since 2015. It looks
Well, that's
like.
not true because look at the list below it. These are
Oh,
games that all received an AO rating but got edited.
Oh, okay, here we go. All right, so we got Manhunt again. Okay, so now we got 2017 Outlast 2. Never heard of it. Then we got 2018 a game called Agony. There we go. So now I can officially say there has been no AO even attempted game since 2018. Since the game Agony.
Huh.
Yeah, never
And we
Yeah,
never
never
talked.
heard
There's another movie rating that you don't ever hear come up that much, and that's X rated.
Oh yeah, that used to be the big talk, because it wasn't NC-17, back in the 80s, and so it was Because when you had the Playboy channel and then the other channel, which was more raunchy, was the Spice channel.
Oh
That's
yeah.
Playboy channel. You just basically just saw nudity. Spice, you were seeing it all. I mean, you saw full penetration. So you always knew, and that was always the talk. It's like, well, don't go, when you had the big satellite dish, don't go up to the top because that's where the X-rated channels are. And then I think that's even what when you would go to like Video Stars, any of those things, they would say X-rated movies or triple X even. But
Yeah.
we were always just, we grew up on just it being called X-rated. And
Yeah, I mean,
not
a lot of them changed because there's one. I'm looking at a list of NC-17 movies, and like, there's a bunch of them. Like Arabian Nights, I guess, got rated X in '79, but changed to NC-17 in 1990.
oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like NC-17's felt like it was fairly, I guess, 1990. So I guess that is somewhat saying fairly newer.
Interesting. There's not that many. It's a pretty small. It's a pretty short list. The latest film on here, 2018.
Wasn't Showgirls rated NC-17 at one point?
Yeah, right here. Showgirls rated NC-17 for nudity, erotic sexuality throughout. Yeah, 1995. Looks
That
like
rude.
2018. There's a movie called "This One's for the Ladies," uncensored.
Ooh. Maybe a nice Bad Education, Bad Lieutenant, movie called Bank Robber.
All right.
Bent. Oh, 1997 movie called Bent. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, Bizarre, Blonde. Oh, okay. I was getting ready to say, I'm like, oh my god, all these movies are starting with the letter B. That's so weird. But then it's in alphabetical order. Trying to
I mean, I
see if
guess
any
there's
of
a pretty
these.
good amount of them.
Yeah. Oh, Evil Dead movie from 1981. That's
Really?
NC-17 rating acquired in 1994. Rated NC-17 for substantial graphic horror, violence, and gore.
So it
So it
doesn't
didn't
have
be
to
it.
be sexual. It just could
Yeah.
be gore.
Yeah. So it must have been R until they came up. The NC-17 rating acquired in 1994. So it went from 81 to 94, I guess, rated R, maybe.
Yeah.
1990 Flash. Oh no, that's I was gonna say that's Flesh Gordon, not Flash Gordon. Okay, never mind.
Go all the way to the bottom and look in the W's.
Let's see. The W's. Wad. The Life and Times of John Holmes. Wad. Oh, that's right, because his name was Johnny Wad in
Oh,
in
that's
in the
funny.
movies. Yeah.
I just love it. Whore.
Horror. Wide
1990.
Sargasso Sea. Whore.
Whore. We're gonna go see Whore. Like, what a terrible movie name. It's got to be the worst one I've ever heard.
Hey, there's
Just call it what it is.
SwearNet the movie rated NC-17 2014
Oh
for some
wow.
sexual content, graphic nudity, and for language.
Yeah, you get to see Randy's penis in that movie.
Oh, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Orgasmo. That was the guys that did South Park.
Oh,
Before,
that's right.
yeah, they did that movie. I believe that movie came out before South Park even became popular. I could be wrong.
Making sex safe again.
Well, you got to. 2013 movie called Lucky Bastard. Last Tango in Paris. I always heard about that movie. It was
I've
from
never
the
heard of
70s.
that.
Yeah, it's an old movie.
Initially X-rated.
I believe that was that's another Seinfeld reference because there was an episode where George made up a friend that he had, and one of his claims was him and this friend snuck into a movie theater and watched Last Tango in Paris. And Jerry's like, you've never seen it? George's like, no. And he's like, oh, it's very erotic. But other than that, I'd have never known what that movie was. Oh, there it is right there. Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando is in it. Marlon Brando, Maria Schneider. If I remember correctly, I feel like there was something bad happened in this movie. Like to somebody. I'm feeling like there was Marlon Brando got talked about raping somebody on a movie set. I'm wondering if it was this one.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Or yeah, I feel like I'll have to yeah, think about on that one, but I'm pretty sure because people said Marlon Brando was a real a-hole.
I'm sure he was.
Yeah, weirdo. And then yeah, like I said, I believe there was something about him allegedly forcing himself onto somebody. Damn
Yeah, it wouldn't
celebrities.
surprise me.
No. Oh, well, I don't know, man. I think we pretty much hit a lot of stuff here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And since like I said today that we're recording, it's my daughter's 15th birthday. So happy birthday, Izzy. She
Happy
won't hear this
birthday,
because
Izzy.
she doesn't listen to the show, but yeah, I think we got some fun things happening today. Maybe we may hit the fair. Uh, there may be a manicure involved, not by me, but by them.
An
Um,
Aldi's trip maybe for Mitch.
yeah,
No, he's gonna go to-
this may be I may be popping my Aldi's cherry and walking in there.
Yeah, it's not. It's not nothing crazy special.
Yeah, but it's still people talk about it. You people talk about the place, and I always got to stand there and be like, "Nope, never been in there." And then you got the people like, "You've never walked into an Aldi's?"
Yeah, I
No,
remember my friend Sebastian, who I hope that you meet someday. He's something.
yeah, from the stories you've told, he definitely is something.
He is something. But I can remember when I lived with him, we went into Aldi's one time and we were just doing our normal grocery shopping, and he wanted ramen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we went to go buy chicken flavored ramen, but like it was, I don't know if it was Aldi's brand. It had to have just been Aldi's brand or whatever. But dude, his reaction to seeing the fact that the bag wasn't orange and it was blue.
Oh, that would
Oh my god,
freak me out.
he fucking lost his shit. he is like, absolutely not, and he just threw it down and ran out of the store. And I was like,
Wow.
and I just left a full cart of groceries there.
So that set him off. The blue ramen, you ended up having to go somewhere else because of blue ramen packaging.
He's like, fuck this, I'm walking to Walmart. Like, so I had to leave what I was doing and go pick him up. And I picked him up. He was just smoking cigs, walking down Midway Drive, just so pissed. Couldn't fathom.
That is kind of mind blowing. Trying to, because when you think of ramen, you think of orange, for the chicken, and what the beef is like a brownish, isn't it?
Red.
That's it.
But yeah, he could not fathom that. And I don't care. I'll buy generic. I don't give a shit.
No, same. Now, are you a chicken ramen or a beef ramen?
Either.
Really? No, I don't think beef's good. I'm a chicken ramen guy.
I mean, obviously, the chicken is the most popular one. I like, but I'll go with either or. It doesn't. But sometimes I specifically want beef or specifically want ramen. But the thing that drives me crazy, like, I know you can buy them individually, but like if I'm buying ramen, I'm buying like the brick.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, you can't just buy one. That looks loserish if you're buying just one pack or just two packs. Yeah, you got to buy it in bulk.
Yeah, so I'll buy the brick of it, and then I'll buy like a brick of the beef, and then I have that forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we still have the beef ones from I don't know how many years ago that are still in our kitchen somewhere. I can't do the beef. Izzy likes the beef, but I can't do it. Like for me, it's chicken or nothing.
Have you ever fried it? Fried your ramen?
No.
Ooh, dude, it's pretty good.
So tell me this. How do you do? Yeah. What's the
So you
just
make it the same way that you normally would.
okay?
Right? You boil it, put it in. Like, I
Boil
mean, I
it.
don't know. Everybody does it differently, but I would suggest boil it, until it softens in however you want to. Here? Let me lead up with this question. Do you add the seasoning while you're cooking it, or do you add it after?
While
Oh, really?
sometimes after. I mean, if I forget to do it, I'm not set one way or the other.
So
Majority of the times I do it while, but there are times I've had to do it after. No big deal.
I'm a 2-pack ramen boy. So if I'm
Yeah.
making ramen, I'm making two. I will put one packet in the water
Mm-hmm.
and put both things of ramen in there. Cook it all with one, but I don't keep the water in there. I drain my water.
Same.
And then I will put it in a bowl and then mix the other flavor packet in there. And I feel like it
Oh,
tastes better
that's
that way.
I've never gone that far.
But fried ramen, so what you do is you do it the exact same way that you would normally do it. And then you take it, and instead of putting it on a plate and eating it, you put it into a frying pan with some butter and you crisp it up a little bit.
That
And then
sounds fantastic.
it is so fucking good.
Yeah,
You
because
got to add the butter, though.
Well, yeah. Because that's what I'll do with leftover spaghetti, is I'll fry it.
But
And
you
I
won't eat it in a
love fried
waffle?
spaghetti. No, I'm not going to eat it in a waffle.
What? Hold on a second. I need to understand. Spaghetti waffles,
Yeah.
okay? In your head, you must be thinking that it's spaghetti.
In my head, I'm thinking it's like waffle with the butter and the syrup in it, and then a spaghetti over top of that.
Okay, no.
Yeah. So I'm sure, like even when people talk about chicken and waffles, there was a dude that I worked with that would always go to Old Town Road Dairy and get chicken and waffles, and I always thought that sounded so disgusting because in my head the waffle already has the syrup in it. But then he would eat it, and I'm like he pulled it out, and I'm like, oh my god, that looks fantastic. So
My thought is
yeah.
that someone made spaghetti normally, and then they're just putting that shit in a waffle iron and crisping it up
Uh-huh.
and serving it that way.
Yeah. So I mean, I just need to look at it first, and then I'll go on. Then I'll make a more educated decision. It just sounds weird. Spaghetti waffles just sounds weird. I'm sure it is good. The part that I won't eat about that is I don't like other people's spaghetti. Other people's spaghetti kind of freaks me out because I don't know what kind of sauce they have. So
yeah,
this
you got to be
place-
careful, man.
Yeah, because I'm I'm Del Grosso. Like I am Del Grosso meat flavored spaghetti sauce, and that's it. Ragu tastes weird. Prego tastes weird. When people do homemade, that's even weirder for me in my gross or delicate palate that I have.
I mean, I make homemade all the time because that way I know that there's nothing in it that I.
Izzy's or Autumn's homemade is okay. She puts a little too much leafy stuff in it, but I'll let it slide. So yeah, I guess it probably wouldn't be bad. But like I said, I think the part that I don't like the most is the spaghetti sauce part. But if I did it at home, that might be something to try.
The same
no.
difference. You could do the same thing with ramen, throw it in a waffle iron
Yeah. Very true.
or rice. Yeah, I put mashed potatoes in a waffle iron.
Oh my. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Wow, so it'd be like fried mashed potato, like fried potatoes, like a fried potato patty, I guess you would call it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds really good.
It's real good.
I never think about sticking things in other things, food wise.
Well,
like weird concoctions like that.
I never think about sticking things in other things. Oh, that's funny. So do you like stuffing?
No. My
don't like
mom used
stuffing?
no, because there's like onions and celery in it. If you just make like just a big old ball of bread and like gravy in it, I'll eat it, but it's got to be just basically bread.
I mean, if you
And
get like
stuffing
Stouffer's,
flavor.
I almost said Stouffer's. It's not Stouffer's. Stouffer's stovetop stuffing. It's a Mandela effect. It's not Stouffer's. If you take stovetop stuffing,
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it that much. It doesn't bother me. But like, if you take that, make some, and then I always skip it. Like, I don't eat it on Thanksgiving. I
Mm-hmm.
don't eat mashed potatoes or stuffing on Thanksgiving because I want to eat it the next day.
Gotcha.
And you take them and you mash them together and you fry them in a frying pan, and it is fucking phenomenal.
Huh. I really am digging the thought of doing that with mashed potatoes. I feel like we've talked about this before.
Probably.
Somebody's talked about this before. Because my gram used to do this. It would be like leftover mashed potatoes. The next day, she would cook up like fried mashed potato patties. And I thought it was the most beautifully done form of potatoes in my life. And then I tried to replicate it one time and I couldn't do it. And I just gave up. I don't know what I did wrong. Uh, this was years and years ago. I just remember trying it and being like, nope, this isn't anything close to what I had.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say you're just doing it with just the mashed potatoes. Are you putting anything in the mash? But take the stuffing out. So you're just doing, like you said, how you put mashed potatoes in your waffle iron.
I would presume that you need to use real potatoes and make real mashed potatoes
Mm-hmm. Okay.
because that they're a little bit more starchy. If you use instant, it's not going to work as well. And then put them in the fridge overnight. Turn them into like a. So I've seen some people even add like flour to it to make it like a dough,
Oh, okay.
and then fry them in oil.
That might be what my gram did. She maybe put flour in it or something. Oh, excuse me. Just got really hungry there all of a sudden.
I mean, yeah, I'm hungry too.
Yeah, that sounds, yes, maybe that's what she did. I don't know. I need to try it. It's been a while since I've had mashed potatoes. I'm hungry for mashed potatoes now.
I haven't had mashed potatoes in a long time.
Yeah. I like to get the Idahoan, Ida. How do you say it? The Idahoan?
Idahoan, yeah.
Yeah, they just come in a packet and yeah. That's the instant that I go. That's my go-to for cheese.
I mean, I'm not allowed to do instant in my house
Aren't you? No, that's
unless it's like when I got tooth surgery or whatever. You know what I mean? I would be like, well, let's do instant mashed potatoes because not only do I like them, but it's easy and
Mhm.
whatever. But nobody else in my house does instant mashed potatoes. Nobody else likes them. So
Oh. Yeah, we pretty much do instant most of the time. The other times we're feeling, if Autumn's feeling froggy, she'll get real potatoes and mash them up. And they're good. They're very good. Yeah.
yeah, I like regular mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always have to mix it with
Nothing
like
wrong with that.
corn or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to mix it with corn no matter what.
That's why you got to try that. You got to come to Friendsgiving this year
Okay.
so I can let you try that creamed corn. That's so fucking baller that you're gonna be like, I never thought that I ever would eat this.
Ugh.
I'm not kidding, man. It's fucking banging. It's always a
Okay.
hit. And I was just like you are.
Uh-huh.
Cream corn is disgusting.
Yep.
Out of a
Just-
can, it's fucking gross.
Yep. Blah,
There's nothing
blah,
good about it.
blah.
And when Tammy said that to me, and she's like, "We're making cream corn," I said, "Nobody's gonna eat that." And then she made it, and I was like, "What is this magical fucking concoction?" It is delightful.
Delightful.
No joke. It is so
Never-
fucking good.
Never think
take
you'd
that-
ever think that.
I know. And
cream
if you
corn
take
and
that and
delightful.
mix it with your mashed potatoes, it is so delish.
Well, there we go. I take your word for it. I may try it. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see how it goes. It's
We'll
good. I think it's real good. You use real, you use frozen corn, so it's not like canned corn sucks. Everything
Mhm.
about corn in any other capacity sucks. But like, what I really want to do is get it and make it off the cob. Like,
Oh.
cut it off the cob and make it that way would be fucking delish. But we'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Yeah.
Well, that being said, I guess we're out of shit to talk about because we moved from swearing to food. So
Yeah. Jeremy's not going to be happy. Sorry, Jeremy. We should preface this by apologizing to Jeremy because we're going to be talking about food again. No.
it's at the end of the show. He can turn it off. We're done.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We are done. Yeah.
So I guess that's gonna be that. I don't even know if we said a title. I know we said something that was funny.
Yeah. I think I said something funny before we started the show. I had something slack-jawed yokels. I know I'd said that. That made you and Amanda laugh.
Yeah, there was something I said too that made you laugh. I don't remember what it
There was
was.
something. Yeah, what did you say? You said something too. Oh my god. I don't know. It'll be something.
It'll come up whenever I'm editing it.
Yeah.
I have to listen to the beginning 100,000 times, so we'll figure it out.
Indeed.
Where
All
is
right.
oh, there it is. All right, guys. We'll catch you next time. We have no idea what we're talking about, but we're on the same time and same channel as always.
Yeah, buddy.
Peace.
Later.
This is the end of the show. You made it, who would've known? We thank you deeply for listening along. Tune in next week for another one. As always, it's been a really fun time. We'll be back again, but ineffably sublime. Every Tuesday, 6 a.m. Eastern Central Time.